Before we start the video, be sure to check out the Twitch and second channel links in the description box down below. I would imagine Legends is going to be a little bit quiet between now and Legends Fest, so why not enjoy some other games in the meantime. Playing Silent Hill 2 Remake right now, and you guys can just join in, chill, have a fun chat, and just vibe. I'll see you guys there. Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. Believe it or not, but Legends Festival is just around the corner. That means two things. One, it means most of 2024 has already passed, which is something I'm not quite sure I feel comfortable with. And it means a whole wave of powerful characters are coming to our shore. So why not do a little prediction video, use the clues that we got throughout the year and maybe even the previous year to make some educated guesses on what we're going to see. And you know what? Towards the end, maybe after Legends Festival, we can go ahead and look back at this and see how accurate we were, or inaccurate. Who knows? We could be completely out of the water. So let's jump into it. In order to make a good guess for what part 1 could be, we could look at last year and use the trends that we saw there for what their anniversary, what their Legends Fest looked like, and maybe use that as inspiration for what our part 1 theme is going to be. In the previous year, we saw them release a new tag, Universe Rep, and they began the year by buffing it up with characters like MVP 17, Revival UI, Ultra Hit. We knew for sure that Universe Rep is a hyper focus for them, and that maybe the major celebrations we're going to be seeing some big buffs for them, and we were right. 50th year anniversary rolled around, and what did we get? We got the infamous Goku and Frieza LF character. At the same time, we also got our hands on some movie Saga buffs. We saw Orange Piccolo, we saw the Gammas, which was very exciting, and then they finished it off with Ultra Vegito Blue. If we take a look at Legends Festival last year, they continued this trend by buffing up Universe Rep with Evocan. We got the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta tag switch character, and then we also got Red Beast Gohan. So Movie Saga and Universe Rep kept getting buffed. They did something different though. They did something different by releasing a game original summonable character in the form of Goku and Bardock. This definitely throws a wrench in the prediction just because this is their effort to keep things fresh, come up with an inspiring character that doesn't dive too far off the realms of possibility. So part 2 was a Goku and Bardock, and then they finished it off with Ultra UI, more buffs for Universe Rep. Taking that same thought where what we see throughout the year, the beginning of the year, the anniversary, we could go ahead and see that for this year, they focused on 3 tags: Majin Buu Saga, GT, and movies. So I know what you're thinking. That means Legends Festival, we're going to be seeing Majin Buu Saga, movies, and GT. But no, you're wrong.
Not this time.
You're wrong. My part 1 prediction is they're going with future. Now, I know you might be wondering, why on earth would it be future, given that we just talked about the trends, the consistency, the little clues that Legends leaves behind, and that's because of marketing. That's because of the untapped potential of what the future theme has, especially with the new mechanics that they introduced this year. The Synchro Gauge and the Comeback mechanic. These are 2 big mechanics that they worked on. They put them on very exciting characters. 6th year anniversary, we saw it for a fusing Super Vegito and a fusing Gogeta Blue, and it was everywhere. It was their big call to fame. They used it as a highlight to market the new characters. No doubt, all the work that went into those mechanics, they want to use again for their arguably second biggest celebration of the year, Legends Festival. So that means they're going to go with some heavy hitters. I think we're going to be seeing a Vegito Blue and a Merge Zamasu. Now, where the mechanics go is up to them. I could see it going either way. We could see the Synchro Gauge go to Vegito Blue and the comeback mechanic go to Merge Zamasu. How would this work? If the Synchro Gauge goes to Vegito Blue, we would get a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that would Synchro Gauge fuse into Vegito Blue. Pretty standard stuff. That would mean we get a standalone Merge Zamasu who has a comeback mechanic where he turns into Corrupt Zamasu. I can already see the scene now. It's when he raises his fist into the sky and says, "Lightning of justice, power me up." That would be very epic. But if they decide to flip it, then I could see a standalone Vegito Blue being a release, with the comeback mechanic being when he releases the Keyblade against Corrupt Zamasu, telling him he's not the only one that can do this technique. That would be his comeback mechanic, and that would mean Merge Zamasu would have the Synchro Gauge. A Rose and Zamasu tag switch character, Synchro Gauge into a Merge Zamasu. I actually think this one is more likely because the Synchro Gauge has not been provided to a villain. And let's be realistic here, we already got a Vegito, we already got a Gogeta. Let's go ahead and give this brand new mechanic to a different type of Fusion Warrior. So part 1 would open up with a standalone Vegito Blue with a comeback mechanic and a Rose and Zamasu tag switch character, Synchro Gauge into Merge Zamasu. That would be a very powerful start. Now that leaves us with part 2. Part 2, I think this year is going to be a game original character. I know we haven't seen one in quite a while. I guess they're just saving it for Legends Festival, but you're probably wondering, where would the theme be then? Where would the game original character come from? I think they're going to take it from a movie Saga character. Remember, they've been buffing up movies throughout this year as well. I dare say they go with a game original Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo tag switch LF character. They love Dragon Ball Super Superhero. They love Beast Gohan, and we haven't seen an Orange Piccolo in quite a while. We already know that those characters sell. We already know that when it comes to being a game original character, this isn't diving off too far outside the realm of possibility. This is just enough to say, yes, this is a game original because technically they didn't fight simultaneously, but at the same time, it's not outside the realm of what could be realistic. So I think part 2 would be a game original, tag switch, Beast Gohan, and Orange Piccolo. Now what about Daima? Ongoing series, news piece of Dragon Ball media, surely that sees its way into Legends Festival. I think they're just going to maintain this episode banner celebration thing that they're doing. Every couple of episodes they release a new banner with the main characters that played a pivotal role in that episode. I think they're just going to have those release alongside Legends Festival. You can sort of think of it as the 2nd year anniversary Pikkon and Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku banner. Didn't really feel like it fit any sort of particular theme, but they still decided to release it alongside that period and just slapped on the 2nd year anniversary badge. I think they'll do the same thing with Daima. By the time Legends Festival starts, we'll be at episode 7 or 8, I believe, and I don't think it'll be part 1, but if it does become part 2 or maybe even part 3 in some way, shape, or form, we'll probably be around episode 10 or 11. At that point, I'm sure something hype could happen in the show. Whether or not they decide to put that in the festival, I'm not sure, but I'm leaning more towards no. I think they'll just keep maintaining the episode banner celebration thing that they're doing, and it'll just be happening at the same time as festival. Slap on the festival badge, say it's just part of the celebration, but they're not really planning anything major from it for festival. That's what I think. Now that leaves us with part 3, the finale, the infamous Ultra character. I think they're going to go with an Ultra MUI. Why? That's because of the recent teaser that they released for the Legends Festival. The English version didn't get it, which is kind of surprising, but the Japanese version did. In that clip, there is a martial artist standing with his back facing towards us, and this is such a infamous MUI pose. And without a doubt, this is coming from a character reveal. Throughout the major celebrations, they've done these really cool different reveals. Drone show, they did the breakdancing to show the synchro gauge. We already know that they like to use these little demos to introduce these characters, and I think that demo is going to be the introduction to an Ultra MUI. I personally would have preferred if it was Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku, just to round off the GT buffs, but that clue definitely leads more towards Ultra MUI. So those are going to be my picks, but what about in between? These celebrations come with plenty of LF Zenkai awakenings, plenty of unique equips, plenty of plat equips perhaps, now that this is a thing. What could we see? If they decide to go with Future, then that means that LF Future Gohan and or the Android 17 and 18 are up for their Zenkai Awakening. Either one of these characters would serve a strong purpose. Future Gohan would definitely be hyped for the simple fact that it's Future Gohan. Everybody likes Future Gohan. Hybrid Sans could use him. Future could use him. Great support, great all-around character, really good unique equip as well. That would be a win. 17 and 18 would be huge for the simple fact that they are red and reverse red. The most dominant types right now in the game are actually yellow and blue. Ultra Majin Vegeta, Trio MUI Goku, Turles, characters like this. Having a character that could take type advantage to both of them with permanent endurance elevation would give you a huge leg up. It would be a big hit to the major meta characters. So those two would be very nice. I also think a plat equip for Ultra Rose would be appropriate as well. So that would be a very strong part 1. We got a Synchro Gauge character, we got a Comeback Mechanic character, we got a Zenkai Awakening or 2 for some very powerful LFs, and we get a plat equip for a very, very, very epic Ultra character, being the former Rose. If part 2 is indeed the game original Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, then I think they could drop a unique equip for Blue Beast Gohan. Yes, we will give power-ups to all the Beast Gohans. I don't think the red one needs one now. I think it would make more sense for the blue one to get a unique equip. I don't think he needs a Zenkai yet. I think a unique equip makes more sense. So that's a very exciting part 2. And then for part 3, if they're going to be doing an Ultra MUI Goku, let's give an LF Zenkai to the MUI Goku from the 4th year anniversary. I think that's a really awesome Legends Fest. Very exciting character roster. To me, this would be a very good Legends Festival. But what about you? Let me know in the comment section below if you agree or disagree. Do you think that this would be enough to power up Future? Do you think this sprinkles enough buffs for a wide variety of tags? Do you think this little prediction even makes sense? Let me know in the comment section below, and you tell me what your ideal Legends Fest would be. But that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. But until next time, peace.